A woman seeks refuge with her friend's husband, hoping to form an alliance with him. Unbeknownst to her, this is merely a counterintelligence trap. The man has already planned to join forces with her to eliminate her husband, the true mastermind behind everything. Not long ago, Hae-soo sought help from Jae-hyun, claiming that Do-jin intended to kill her. Although Jae-hyun offered his assistance, a trace of confusion lingered on his face. Jae-hyun took Hae-soo to a hotel to hide temporarily. After she regained consciousness, he questioned her about the full story. Hae-soo revealed that she had uncovered the truth. The person who orchestrated her father's murder years ago was Do-jin's father. To conceal this crime, Do-jin had bribed the secretary mayor to permanently silence witnesses. Hae-soo also warned Jae-hyun that Tara was assassin number 50, the one who killed her father. Jae-hyun appeared shocked. He clearly knew nothing about his wife's secret identity. Though his face remained calm, his heart raced. Do-jin had expected Jae-hyun to send Hae-soo abroad, but instead, Jae-hyun had tried to eliminate her himself. Now that the attempt had failed, he found himself in serious danger. Meanwhile, Tara teamed up with Kyo-jen and infiltrated Ah-chan's house to steal a USB drive containing critical research data. Upon entering, Tara secretly installed a hidden camera inside a cabinet. Unexpectedly, Ah-chan returned home early. Tara was forced to hide in a corner, but she accidentally brushed against a decorative object. The faint noise caught Ah-chan's attention. Suspecting an intruder, he moved toward her hiding place. At the critical moment, Kyo-jen made an emergency phone call to Ah-chan to divert his attention. Seizing the opportunity, Tara slipped upstairs and escaped. After returning home, Tara smashed every photograph of herself and Jae-hyun and sent her daughter far away. She believed that neither she nor Jae-hyun was fit to be a parent, unless Jae-hyun withdrew from the election and the couple confessed to their crimes together. Only then, she believed, could they face their daughter with dignity. Jae-hyun refused. He made another sacrifice and returned to the hotel, telling Hae-soo that he truly had not known Tara's real identity. Now that Tara had hidden their daughter and planned to turn herself in, she was destroying everything they had built. As he spoke, resentment twisted his face in pain. Hae-soo stepped forward and urged him not to give up. At that moment, the secretary mayor called. Jae-hyun deliberately answered in front of Hae-soo, loudly demanding that the mayor find his daughter at all costs. A cold smile appeared on Hae-soo's lips. This performance clearly placed Jae-hyun at a disadvantage. At dawn, Tara received confirmation that the bodyguard and her daughter had safely arrived overseas. Relieved, she went to the police station and turned herself in, confessing to the murder of the hospital director. She claimed that Jae-hyun had been her accomplice, helping her hide the evidence. The police immediately informed Representative Han, who was overjoyed. After hanging up, he celebrated with his campaign team. This scandal would be enough to destroy Jae-hyun completely. When the news reached Jae-hyun, despair consumed him. His political career collapsed overnight, and his campaign team lost all confidence in him. Reporter Park, now considering retirement, no longer wished to work for him. Worse still, during a secret meeting between the two, Do-jin spotted them and personally overheard Jae-hyun bribing the reporter and betraying Hae-soo. Enraged, Do-jin gathered several men and brutally assaulted Reporter Park. At Jae-hyun's lowest point, Hae-soo produced a videotape. She claimed it was classified footage discovered at Hanyu Hospital, proving that Tara was an assassin. She handed the tape to Jae-hyun. Light returned to his eyes. He realized Hae-soo was helping him take revenge on Do-jin's family and Tara, using this tape as a final counterattack and a path back into the presidential race. Hae-soo made one condition. Jae-hyun must rescue Tara and hand her over to Hae-soo personally so she could execute her herself. After striking this agreement, Hae-soo made a high-profile appearance at Do-jin's father's hospital room. Surrounded by flashing cameras, she played the role of a dutiful daughter-in-law. Seeing that Haesu had not fled the country, Do-jin's father was visibly terrified. She warned him to behave and stop interfering. She would not kill him yet. She did not want him to die so easily. When Qiao Zhen learned of Tara's surrender, he became uneasy and asked his mother to intervene. She refused, explaining that Tara had already given instructions. No matter what happened, they were to remain still. She then revealed that Do-jin once owned a red sports car, the same one Ah-chan used to pick up Sujin. After Sujin disappeared, Do-jin had the car destroyed. Qiao Zhen believed the car contained incriminating evidence. Perhaps Sujin had been taken to the laboratory and subjected to experiments. When the experiment failed, she was killed to cover it up. Yet Qiao Zhen could not shake the feeling that Sujin was still alive. The experimental subject had been named Ryder, a name Sujin loved. Perhaps she had named it herself. Haesu later visited Tara at the police station and revealed the truth. Ever since Tara confessed to her, everything had unfolded under Haesu's control, including sending Tara's daughter away and her voluntary confession while deliberately omitting the assassination of the former president. Haesu then confronted Tara directly. The one who killed the former president was not Tara, it was the bodyguard. Tara collapsed to her knees, begging Haesu to spare him. She explained that he had been only 10 years old at the time and knew nothing. It was because Tara abandoned the mission that the director forced the child to pull the trigger. Haesu said nothing more. She had already forgiven Tara. They were both victims. The true culprits were those who had orchestrated the tragedy. Haesu promised she would rescue Tara eventually. Together, they would deal with Jaehyun. After pretending to ally with him, Haesu secretly drove a wedge between Jaehyun and the secretary mayor, claiming she had hired senior doctors to help Do-jin's father wake up soon. Panicked, Jaehyun recalled Haesu's demand to rescue Tara and hand her over. Inspired, he rushed to his computer. He had to seize control of public opinion. The next day, Jaehyun released a press statement claiming that Tara suffered from mental illness and that the bloodstains on her clothes did not belong to the hospital director. Later, Jaehyun met with the secretary mayor. On the way, the mayor demanded his promised shares in Jinbird Group. Jaehyun agreed verbally, then tested him by asking whether Do-jin's father would remain unconscious. The mayor confirmed he had instructed doctors to keep him sedated, contradicting Haesu's intelligence and deepening Jaehyun's suspicions. During this operation, Jaehyun met Mayor Cho, offering him wealth and power within the campaign team. Tempted by a life in the light, Mayor Cho agreed. Jaehyun's first order was to rescue Tara. Instead of force, Mayor Cho framed the secretary mayor for the hospital director's murder. Jaehyun provided airtight evidence, including face-swapped footage. Abandoned and cornered, the secretary mayor collapsed and died during interrogation. After the storm, Jaehyun retrieved Tara. In return, Haesu took Do-jin's father from the hospital. She wheeled him into a row of townhouses and handed him over to Jaehyun. As agreed, Jaehyun handed Tara over to Haesu. End of episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share with friends, and subscribe to the channel. I will be back with the rest of the story soon.